honestly, at this stage, I wouldn't really care. This is the third time I get to say this. Hello, everybody. Welcome to one and all. Welcome one and all to another late Monster Legends dungeon video. Yes, late again. Because this is the third time I'm saying this, it became late. And the reason behind it is the developers putting overpowered monsters in the dungeons that I don't have the tools for. Until the day I actually beat it. And as soon as that happened, the event is over. So this is supposed to be an Easter-themed dungeon featuring, I believe her name is Robo Rabbit. I was originally planning to do this video earlier, but because of how late it is, it's been 2 weeks, and yes, I missed out. So once again, the title is not misleading, it's just late again. And yeah, here's the dungeon. Oh, right, I forgot. I leveled up Robo Rabbit a little bit just for the task of... Okay, I should probably explain. The reason why she was level 40, or whatever level it was, it's because of the daily task I got, which was to level up a monster to 30 times. And I did that, and I just left her be. I didn't realize she was going to be for the dungeon, and I forgot that she was level 40. So that's fine and all. But there's a detail I want to quickly mention now. In the description below, there is a special Esper Reunion tag that's in the description below. What that tag symbolizes is one thing. I will get sweet rewards, and maybe you'll get sweet rewards as well. I don't know what's going to happen, but if I know straight away, no one's going to watch this video, and who cares? Anyways, after a whole minute of me leveling up Robo Rabbit to level 100... you could probably guess what happened after that. I lost 2 more times, and then I grew bored. So, what happened in the end? Well, I did my traditional method like last time. I ranked up my team, and I still got my butt kicked. So I changed up my team and added Kralik. Did that work? No, it did not, because he's an old monster, and he got his butt kicked, like, in the first wave. Like, I wasn't even near the second wave by the time that happened. So I went back to the drawing board, and took about, like, several days later. I then look in the book, the Monster Almanac, that tells me, like, what monsters we can use for the dungeon. And then I discovered this sort of monster. Now, not only were the 3 monsters I was using in the dungeon actually allowed, but there was actually one more monster I could use. Where the arrow is pointing, yes, you guessed it, this monster! This monster the arrow is pointing at, you can use in this dungeon for some reason. And the best part is, the monster that the arrow is just pointing at, you can actually get him through the multiplayer dungeon. Well, the multiplayer mode. So, after several hours of farming the cells I needed, do you want to know how many gems I did? Not only did I need enough gems to speed up the incubation process of the egg, I also needed enough to hatch the egg. Do you want to know how many gems I had? I had like 100 and something, and all of a sudden, bam, right on screen. I had no gems after this event. And as soon as I beat it, I only had 1 gem thanks to the daily task I did. Yes! It wasted all of my gems that I've stockpiled just to hatch a monster needed for this dungeon. And so, after the fiasco I just went through of getting him, I equipped him with the best relics possible. And here are the results of using him after the event. Honestly, I don't understand what the developers are doing. They're putting all the overpowered monsters in the dungeons just to ruin my mood and make this video late for the third time. It's happened twice already with... Well, actually, let's be technical here. The last two dungeons, the reason why they were late was I didn't have the monster until after the event. Meaning, for example, I didn't have the Christmas monster. I forgot his name, but I didn't have him until on Christmas, where I got the cells for him. Cherub Cupid was another example. I didn't have him. I got the cells for him. And then I got my butt kicked, and then I had to get Barry to help me out. Black Barry, to be precise. That sounds like a racist joke. Crap, why didn't I realize that? And now I had to do this song and dance for the third time just to get to here. Honestly, I don't know what's going on here, but something tells me that either the developers of Monster Legends have either A, forgotten how the game works, or B, they expect you to do the most obvious thing and fork out money just to get an advantage. I believe the second option, because you could buy the cells, or you can farm them for yourself, waste several days just to get a monster to kick the team's butt. But now that this song and dance is done, I can at least relax for now. And the reason why I'm doing this video now instead of what I planned, there are two reasons. One reason is my computer's being stupid with a security update for Windows 11. So, I'm hoping that my brother can ask my uncle, who knows a thing or two about computers, and more about Windows 11, because I don't know what's going on here, because he's an IT guy, I'm a moron. Might as well ask the professionals before we go and do something stupid and use a hammer on everything like a moron. And the second reason, well, there actually is no second reason. I just came up with just a habit by saying, oh, there is a second reason. No, there isn't. I couldn't come up with a second reason. But I don't know what's going to happen yet until after today, maybe. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button down below, subscribe if you have subscribed, to the bell icon down below, and leave a comment down below. And tell me, in the comment section below, are you someone who enjoys Monster Legends, or are you someone who hates it? I have split reasons for that, and I'm going to tell you right now. The reason why I hate it is because the difficulty curve. There's actually multiple reasons, but I'm going to tell you the main three. The difficulty curve, because all that happens is you get brrr, and then the difficulty curve goes from here to about brrr, up there. The second reason is money. It's one of those cash grab games every now and again. But I don't mind supporting the developers all because of one reason. Just the pass. Because I get some cool items that I like to mess around with the game for. So yeah, the cool items are the only reason why I'm buying the pass in the first place. But the third reason, the game changed from what it was to a godforsaken gacha game that's rigged by a millennium. Why, you may ask? Well, it's impossible because, for those who don't know, there are astral monsters. And I've only gotten cells twice of Grifania. It's the light. It's Ironwing Griffin. It's the Griffin Ironwing. I don't know the first words. It's this thing, okay? But I'm going to tell you guys now, I do plan on doing a video featuring these monsters so that you don't have to spend money just to get them. Or you could just spend money. That's the third reason. You spend money to get the ancestrals with more ease. With a lot more ease. I don't want to spend money on tickets just to gamble my money away, wasting it to get garbage. I've done that in the past. I refuse to do that again in the future. Because Fire Emblem Heroes and Pokemon Masters and when Dragalia Lost was around, those games taught me, and I wasted half of 10,000. Yeah, I had that kind of addiction at the time, but I'm slowly easing off the addiction rack, just so I don't go crazy, because now there's more easier ways to get get these characters in these games. Monster Legends, on the other hand, I've just got a big old question mark above it. And the only reason I actually love the game is the creativity of some of the monsters. I have seen multiple good monsters, and monsters, like, there are multiple great monsters appearances, and you've got the middle ground monsters. So I'm like, okay, this one's good, and this one's bad. It's bad because it's got bad abilities, but it looks cool. I haven't seen a single monster that's been rubbish so far. There might be one, but I haven't found it yet. And I think I know of one, but I don't have him, so I can't through facts. I've heard that Rootbeard, or whatever the tree ancestral is garbage. I haven't used him, I haven't got a single cell for him, so how am I supposed to test him and figure out if he's truly garbage, or it's just the fan base going, ugh, trees! So, sorry about my entire rant. I was supposed to end the video here, but instead I went in for a rant of boringness. Terribly sorry. This is where the video ends, and I will see you all in a later video. For real this time.
Wait, am I missing something? Oh, right, this! Yep, several days later was a waste of time. I mean, on the plus side, at least get cell